This presentation is to introduce all stakeholders to the current procedures and practices for the conduct of the examination. These instructions are meant for the conveners, heads of examination centers, supervising examiners, special coordinators, inspectors, invigilators, and candidates. The answer booklet boxes will be sent by the council-appointed printer to the schools or conveners well in advance. On receipt of the answer booklet boxes, the supervising examiner, in presence of the principal of the school, must open the boxes and verify the contents inside against the indent form. Schools that are not independent examination centers are to collect the boxes and hand them over to the heads of the examination centers to which they are attached after verifying the contents of the box. The boxes would carry separate packets for each subject paper. Each subject paper packet will have answer booklets for candidates of that school who will be taking that subject paper examination. The label on the answer booklet packet has the school code with the name of the school, the number of pages in each answer booklet in the packet, the examination center number, the subject name, subject code, and the paper number. The subject count of the total number of subjects for which the candidates are registered from the school. The count of the packet among the total number of packets of the subject for the school. In this case, this is the first packet of 3 packets of English Paper 2. The serial number of the first and the last answer booklets and the total number of answer booklets in the packet, along with the quality assurance passed stamp. The answer booklet boxes must be stored safely in the office of the head of the examination center. The LICR answer booklets, the generic answer booklets, the 8-page continuation booklets, and the graph sheets must be arranged separately and stacked in ascending order of the candidates' index numbers in a steel cupboard. The attendance sheets, answer booklet envelopes, and the forms and circulars booklet are also stored in the same cupboard. The steel cupboard in the school office must have a hasp and staple fitted so that a padlock can also be used, apart from the normal inbuilt lock of the steel cupboard. The steel cupboard must also have a copy of the timetable stuck on it for daily reference by the supervising examiner. Question paper parcels are sent by the council to the conveners well in advance. The conveners should then inform the principals of the schools having examination centers under their convenership to come and collect the question papers from them. Principal of the school or his or her deputy and the supervising examiner should collect the parcel containing the question paper packets for the center from the convener and take them directly to the bank for safe custody. In the bank, the question papers must be arranged according to the dates of the papers and placed in a cupboard with a double locking system. The cupboard must also have a copy of the timetable stuck on it for daily reference. On the day of the examination, the supervising examiner and the head of the school or his or her deputy should go to the bank and collect the question paper packets for that day. The supervising examiner should then take the question paper packets to the head of the examination center's office. In the office, the supervising examiner should take out the customized and generic LICR answer booklets and other stationery such as continuation booklets, attendance lists, answer script envelopes, and the forms and circulars booklet from the cupboard with a double locking system. The supervising examiner must ensure that only the correct subject paper and LICR answer booklet packet is taken out of the cupboard on the day of the examination before proceeding towards the examination hall. The Council has introduced the LICR solution from the examination year 2016 for the purpose of real-time capture of marks at the evaluation center. The acronym LICR stands for Live Ink Character Recognition. There are 2 types of answer booklets, an LICR answer booklet and a generic answer booklet. The LICR top sheet is pre-printed with the candidate's photograph, name, unique ID, index number, and examination subject paper details. Each candidate will be issued with an LICR answer booklet for each subject and paper with their details pre-printed on the answer booklet. A generic LICR answer booklet should be issued to a candidate in the following situations. The candidate's LICR answer booklet is not available, or the candidate's LICR answer booklet is damaged, or the candidate's unique ID, subject or paper number as printed on the LICR answer booklet is different from the information printed on his or her admission card. The top sheet of generic LICR answer booklet does not have the candidate's detail slip pre-printed at the bottom of the top sheet. In this case, the candidate is required to fill his or her name, subject, paper number, year of examination, unique ID and index number in capital letters in the space provided for the candidate, and then put the signature at the appropriate place. The serial number of the answer booklets taken out and used on each day of the examination must be recorded in the format given in the Forms and Circulars booklet Examination Stationery Report. The supervising examiner must put his or her signature, date and time on the top sheet of every LICR answer booklet used by the candidates during the examination each day prior to the commencement of the examination, and on the continuation booklets during the examination. In the examination hall, the supervising examiner should write the date, the start and end timing of the examination, the subject and the paper on the blackboard. All the candidates should be seated in the examination hall by the stipulated time. A clock must be placed in the examination hall that is easily visible to every candidate seated. Candidates are given 15 minutes reading time for the question paper. Candidates should begin writing the examination at 11 a.m. for ICSE. The invigilators should distribute the LICR answer booklets to the candidates, and the supervising examiner should clearly explain the procedure for filling the necessary details in the top sheet and on the first inner page of the LICR answer booklet. The supervising examiner must record the attendance of the candidates in the attendance sheet provided by the council. The attendance of the absent candidates must be recorded in red ink. In addition, the supervising examiners are required to fill in the form titled Record of Absentee Candidates. After filling the form, the same should be sent to the head of the center school. The head of the center school is required to log on to the careers portal and record the details of absentee candidates, if any, and submit the same to the office of the council. On the day of the examination, instructions to candidates for filling in the LICR answer booklets. After verifying the correctness of the pre-printed information given in the candidate detail slip located at the bottom of the LICR top sheet, the candidate must then sign in the designated box. the candidate must be informed that in case there is any discrepancy between the admission card and the details printed on the LICR top sheet, the candidate must immediately bring this to the attention of the supervising examiner. The supervising examiner must in turn report the same to the head of the center. The candidate must also fill his or her details on the first inner page of the LICR answer booklet. This includes unique ID number, index number, subject and paper. Candidates must be told not to write or scribble any other information other than what is required on the LICR top sheet and inner page of the LICR answer booklet. Before distributing the question paper, the supervising examiner should call one candidate and an invigilator to inspect the sealed question paper packet. Then, the question paper packet should be cut open and number of question papers verified. The question paper packet will also contain a sheet of stickers. This sticker sheet is to be removed for use later on. The question papers should then be distributed by the invigilators. The supervising examiner should bring to the candidate's notice the number of printed pages and the number of blank pages contained in the question paper. The supervising examiner should read aloud the instructions printed on the question paper. Candidates should then be asked to start writing at the stipulated time. If any candidate requires a continuation booklet, the same should be provided to the candidate. The required details on the continuation booklet should be filled up by both the candidate and the supervising examiner. On completion of the day's examination, the candidate must fill in the total number of continuation booklets used and attached in the designated box on the first inner page of the answer booklet. The invigilators should then collect the answer scripts from the candidates and hand them over to the supervising examiner. The invigilators must also check to see that the candidates have tied the continuation booklets to the main answer booklets with twine properly. The supervising examiner and invigilators are required to detach the candidate detail slip located at the bottom of the LICR top sheet of the answer booklet along the perforated lines. The separated candidate detail slips are then to be put into an envelope and handed over to the head of the examination center at the end of the examination for future reference. Answer booklets of the absent or withdrawn candidates should be kept separately. These answer booklets are to be returned to the council after the examinations at the center when all the subjects and papers are over, along with the attendance lists of the center. Take the 2D barcode sticker sheet that has been enclosed along with the question papers. From the set of stickers, the supervising examiner must peel off the one sticker and paste it in the space provided on the answer script envelope. One sticker is meant to be used for packing a maximum of 45 answer script booklets in a single answer script envelope. So, if you have 75 candidates in the examination center, in one answer script envelope, you will pack 45 answer scripts, and the remaining 30 answer scripts will be packed in the second answer script envelope. Sufficient number of stickers will be provided for use by the supervising examiner for every subject paper. The leftover stickers need to be cancelled and destroyed, as they are subject specific and should not be used again. Next, the supervising examiner should enter the number of answer booklets packed in each answer script envelope in the box provided for the purpose. It must be noted that not more than 45 scripts must be packed into one individual envelope. The supervising examiner should fill in the required details on the envelope and fill in his or her name and signature in the space provided for the same. Details of absent or withdrawn candidates must be given in the space provided on the answer script envelope. The number of envelopes being dispatched must also be mentioned on the envelopes. For example, if a total of 3 envelopes are being dispatched for a subject paper, the first envelope should be numbered as 1/3, second envelope as 2/3, and the third envelope as 3/3. The supervising examiner must sign the sealed answer script envelopes across the sealed area using a permanent black marker pen. All envelopes need to be packed and sealed in a single cloth parcel and dispatched to the office of the council on the same day of the examination. The letters ICSE along with the center number must be clearly mentioned on the top of the cloth parcel. The ICSE parcels should be addressed and mailed to the Chief Executive and Secretary, Council for the Indian School Certificate Examinations, E4 Sector 1 Noida 201301, Uttar Pradesh. The supervising examiner must hand over the sealed cloth parcel to the head of the examination center for onward dispatch to the council. For the subject Art and Technical Drawing applications, only the LICR top sheets are provided. These LICR top sheets need to be attached to the candidate's drawing sheets and stapled. For further and complete details regarding conduct of the examination, please refer to the latest edition of the Rules for the Conduct of Examination at a Center for the ICSE, ISE and CVE Examination booklet.